everybody, and welcome. Welcome back to the first game of the new Roosters. I'm about. Just need to record one more thing for the intro of the other one, the intro back to the series. Which I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I need to record one thing, and then I think we'll be. Well, I mean, I have to edit it too, but it will. It's been a little grind, but we're there. We're there. We're at the finish line. I just need my friend to get online so she can help me with the one thing I need to do. Anyway, I remember, I think at the end of last video, I said I would ask the anime goddess about the trade block, if we receive trades. And she's not here, but I talked to her, and she said only if the trade makes sense, not only for us, but for the other team. So, like, we look at our trade block, we'll go back. Say someone wants David Robinson, right? We would need something in return, like a relief pitcher, maybe around the same overall. Doesn't have to be the same potential, but if they're like 70 to 74, the anime goddess has said that is okay. But only, again, only if it makes sense for both teams. But other than that, I don't really got much to say. We're gonna see the new and improved Sean McGregor. We saw him once or twice in the old series, which I still gotta put that and the Miami series into it playlists instead of just kind of being on the channel. Make it a little easier for people who maybe come into the channel. See, because I just saw today. I haven't finished watching it, but not the expert. Maybe not to the exactly what we're doing, but he made his own expansion, quote unquote, team. The Pandas, that's kind of his team. But I left a comment there because I was curious on how he determines his players' stats. I was like, so I commented, how do you do your players' stats? I do a random, and as I said before, and their contracts. I do random number generator, and whatever it falls on is what that particular stat is. So I just was like, how do you do yours? Because this is how I do mine for my series. But we saw Sean McGregor last time when he was a 47 overall. Now we're gonna see him as a 75 overall, 24-year-old, a potential pitcher. It's gonna be good. And we also get to see in today's lineup the new and improved, formerly known as Wastebasket, now known as Jose Gutierrez, because he's actually not wasted anymore. He went from like a 33 overall to, look, he's a 69 overall. Again, nice. He's good against lefties. He's got some pop against righties, but he's definitely better against lefties. His fielding, let's be honest, his fielding sucks, but he's got good speed. He's got good durability. He is our platoon with Speedy McDaniel out there in the outfield. So we're going to see him. We're going to see, I think for the first time, where is it? Yes, Stan Waters. We're finally going to see him in a game. And it's exciting. That's right. I remember now. Put Clutch McGee at the bottom, even though he is, contact 70, power 95 against left. He just has the discipline and vision to have the potential for a good on-base percentage. I mean, like, he's already walked once, hasn't struck out yet. He's only got one hit in 7 at-bats, though, but it's, 3 games into this new universe? Sponsorships, I think I showed you in the Marlins. I got more. So we're going to do, because we're going to get some steals, stolen bases, 20,000 per game. I'll go 15,000 there. So other than that, I'm gonna get into the game. Back to our normal back to our normal announcer after record the game. And this also doesn't mean the end of the Miami series. I'm still gonna do that, but I might focus on this one a little bit more just to kind of get things flowing because I want to continue the Miami series because we started. I want to do more of the quick fantasy draft rebuilds. And I want to do after the Miami series, I kind of want to do maybe another rebuild series. Maybe not to the degree of, how bad the Marlins are, but with the newer rosters, I might take a team who's middling and just upgrade them for like a season, play a couple of games, see what happens, like a season or two. Because I think the Miami Marlins is still going to be a couple of seasons, and this one's going to be 10 seasons. So I want to, just kind of continue, maybe after the Marlins, do another team that's not going to take like 3-4 seasons. Maybe like a team teetering on 500 that could be a good team if they just had a little help. And then do it that way, But other than that, I will see you after the game. Before I mute myself and play, don't forget, like, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment, share the video with a friend or multiple. We'll share with family too. And comment, Roosters are back. That's now. We're going to find maybe a new one at the end of the video, for engagement. For right now, comment Roosters are back. Alright? I'll see you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's game. Got a new team. We got the Austin Roosters going against the Mets. You can see there, even though we are the Austin Roosters, we are using they gave us the Houston Astros Stadium, I should say, and apparently our owner isn't coordinated enough to remove their signage. But we are the Austin Roosters, and we are here now in the MLB. See some game storylines here. Gonna be looking at our team here. It's a rubber match. See our team warming up there. It's a 1-1 series to start the season. Mets took the first game 4-3. The Roosters won yesterday 4-2. And we'll see what this rubber match brings. On the mound today is young lefty Sean McGregor. See him use a 4-seam, 2-seam, screwball, sweeper, and splitter. 4-seam can hit up to 99. We'll see how well he uses that today. In the league this team was in prior to the MLB, wasn't known for strikeouts, so let's see how he will fare in the majors here. His first start, the first pitch of the first televised game of the Roosters, which I'm weirdly getting deja vu for. It feels like I've said that before, but I know I haven't. But it's a ball. Ball one. 2-seam, though, in there for strike one. Starling Marte leading off the game. No hits yet this season so far, but we're only 2 games in. And he's going to ground a splitter to shortstop Burger McDonald, who's going to throw over for the out. One away here in the top of the first. Let's look at the Mets lineup now. You see Starling Marte getting the DH. Then Jeff McNeil, Juan Soto, Mark Vientos, Pete Alonso, Francisco Alvarez, Brandon Nimmo, Jose Siri, and Luis Angel Acuna, Ronald Acuna Jr.'s brother, I believe. Coming up next is Jeff McNeil. See his numbers there last year. One of the few lefties in today against Sean McGregor. He's going to line one to center, and it's going to fall into the gap. Gutierrez over there getting there. McNeil running for third, and he's going to get there without a throw. Becker deciding to rather have him stay at third than potentially throw it away, even though she's got a decent arm out there. So Jeff McNeil with a 1-out triple. Veronica Mars out there in center diving for it. Not even close. I don't know why she dove. And a Jeff McNeil stand-up triple. Next up, their big acquisition, Juan Soto. He's going to look at a ball, and Stan Waters back there can't make the catch on a routine pitch. Ball one. You see Soto's numbers last year with the Yankees. Runner-up in MVP behind former teammate Aaron Judge. But, I mean, it's Aaron Judge. I mean, what do you expect? And this one off his shin guard and bounces all the way past first base. And Jeff McNeil is gonna score. What on earth just happened? I am so confused. So it's a 1-0 ball game now on the weirdest pass ball I've ever seen as Juan Soto fouls off a 98 middle fastball for strike one. Next pitch, screwball. Gets the Soto shuffle in. It's 3-1 count now. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away. 98, top of the zone. McGregor works at 3-2 now. Got to be careful, though, with Soto. That's still a very dangerous spot. He can hit that one. He's lucky it's fouled away. Got him on the sweeper, though, for strike three. Comes back in the at-bat for his first major league strikeout. And we have 2 away now here. Oh, and Juan Soto drops his bat, and he says, screw it. See there, I haven't been paying attention down to the ticker because we see, broadcast form. As this one lined straight to center field, Veronica there makes the catch easy for out number 3, but the Mets do score again on the wildest passed ball I have ever seen. We go to the bottom of the first, Mets already up 1-0. We will see on the mound opposite Sean McGregor, Sean Manaea, another lefty, a bit older, veteran, good arm though. See his numbers last year. He's definitely still a very good pitcher in this league. And that'll bring up Veronica Mars, who is 0 for this season. Just kidding. That was just her last season. It's the metrics, which she wasn't in the league last season. She's actually hitting .429 this season to start off in these first 2 games. Swinging at that sinker ball for a strike. It's a bit outside. Close, though. You never know with these umpires. And then she's going to rocket one up the middle. 104 off the bat for a base hit. So the Roosters start off today's game with a base hit right up the middle. And if the scouting reports on Veronica Mars are anything, she is likely to steal right here. Even against a lefty. Let's see if she goes. Burger McDonald up. Takes a ball. Veronica off. In there easily with a stolen base. First of the year. And now we got a runner in scoring position. Burger McDonald took that sweeper low and in the dirt for a ball. Beautiful circle change there by Manaea. Gets Burger swinging for strike one. See, the AL OPS projection leaders, Veronica Mars, number 2 behind Aaron Judge, and Burger McDonald, number 3. So the projections are showing us our team, and then you see WAR projections there. Veronica Mars 3rd. We should take a look at the starting lineup for the Roosters. Getting the at-bats today against the lefties. You see Jose Gutierrez and Stan Waters in there for the first time this season. Faced 2 righties, I believe, yesterday and at the start of the season. Riley Tall Gonna be a little behind that sweeper, and she's gonna foul it off to the opposite third baseman. We're out number 2. So base hit, but then quickly 2 down here to start the bottom of the first. Only 6 pitches for Mania so far. You see Joanna Becker now, batting in the 4 spot today. She has much better projected numbers against lefties than righties in terms of power and contact. So she's in there in the 4 spot, hoping to drive in some runs. A swing at that sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly down 0-2 now. She's gonna swing a little behind that sinker, but foul it off. Keep the at bat alive. Next pitch. Ooh. Kind of a hanging sweeper, but off the plate. Takes it for a ball. Fouls off another pitch, keeping the at bat alive. Another foul ball. This one just down the line though. Still battling.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Takes a circle, changes in the dirt for a ball. Veronica doesn't move up. Taking off for third, and Joanna pulls it down the line, but foul. Still battling up there. We went from 6 pitches to start this at bat to 14 now. And she's gonna miss a hanging sweeper right to the catcher, Alvarez, for out number 3. So the Roosters, they get a base hit and a stolen base, but nothing after that. We go to the top of the second. Pete Alonso coming up for the Mets. They're up 1-0. There is the aforementioned Pete Alonso. One of the better first baseman in the league, especially in terms of power. He's going to take the first pitch fastball, foul it off. You know, I just want to say to you folks out there that, again, this is really weird. I'm getting the weirdest sense of deja vu. Like I've announced games before for the Austin Roosters, but how can that be when this is their first year in the league? I don't know what's going on in my brain right now. As Pete Alonso fouls off the 2-seamer. He's going to swing at the screwball in the dirt. Waters picks it up and throws it over for out number 1. Second strikeout for McGregor today. Took a cast on the pitches. 4-seam middle, 2-seam out and away. Screwball. Breaks down in the dirt. Got Pete Alonso swinging. Beautiful sequence there for out number 1. That'll bring up young catcher Francisco Alvarez. So he takes a splitter in the dirt for a ball. You know, those Mets, they made a crazy run last year to the division series against the Dodgers. I mean, they had a good team. I didn't think they had that good of a team, though, but they proved us wrong. And, you know, they were a series away from the World Series. But you just can't stop the Dodgers and what they have going with Shohei and everybody.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
McGregor swings it, gets Alvarez to swing at the splitter for strike 2. But Mets hoping to get back there. They definitely got a team to make the playoffs. Us Roosters being our first time in the majors? I don't think so. 99 on the fastball. Waters drops it again. Throws it over to first for the out. Back-to-back strikeouts here for McGregor, and there are 2 away here in the second. Bring up Brandon Nimmo. He hasn't hitless so far to start the season. He will foul one away. Nimmo signed a big contract. Almost choked down my spit there. Signed a big contract a season or 2 ago for the Mets to stay, as he rifles one up the middle for a base hit. We'll bring up Jose Siri, who came over from the Rays. Very much a Freya Allen type. Can hit bombs, good fielding, good speed, but that's about it. See there now, AL West projections. We're ranked 3rd, finishing 12 games back. That is hopeful thinking for us Roosters. I mean, we've definitely got talent to do it. We definitely do. But I don't know if we'll do it. As Siri went deep into right again the warning track, but Veronica is there to make the catch, so nothing doing from the 2-out single. We got the bottom of the order coming up. Here is the aforementioned Freya Allen. Same hitting profile projected numbers as Jose Siri. Can hit bombs. See there, AL projected average leaders, Veronica and Berger at the top, with Vladdy Jr. in at number 3. Anyway, Freya, she can hit bombs. She can field good. She's speedy, but not great in the contact numbers or on base. But hey, we'll see how things go this season. She has quickly worked herself into a 3-1 count. On deck, Jose Gutierrez platooning out there and left with Speedy McDaniel, our players. Jose bats against left-handed pitchers. Speedy bats against right, even though he's a switch hitter. Much better against righties than lefties. And here he is, Jose Gutierrez, getting his first at-bats of the year. See what he does, Sean Manaea. Takes the sinker down, fouls it away. Comes from Honduras. Young guy out of there. He's going to pop one up to the catcher. Alvarez under it, makes the play. 2 away now here. In the bottom of the second, as we see Stan Waters, our platoon catcher with spring trade acquisition, Jake Rogers. We had a man by the name of, I don't even remember his name right now, but he was on this team. They traded him to Detroit for Jake Rogers, and Stan Waters getting the platoon start against lefties, even though he's a switch hitter. Again, much better numbers against lefties than righties, or projected numbers against lefties than righties, I should say. So he gets the start today.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
We did have another trade. Traded this team's ace, Darryl Ramsey, in spring training. Got some bullpen arms and a young starting pitcher for him. Stan Waters fouls that one off. Not much of a power guy, but man, his contact numbers are potentially really high against lefties. He hits one off Manaya's foot slow, and McNeil can't get there in time. So an infield base hit for Stan Waters, even though he is not the fastest. It's only in that 13th percentile for speed, which is not great. He is not fast. But we will take the infield hit. That'll bring up team owner's daughter, Alice Bowles. A DH, and she's going to hit one first pitch into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So two outs, but 2 base hits here in the bottom of the second. Deuces are running a little wild right now. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the second. Let's see if our team can capitalize. Bring up Clutch McGee, our first baseman. It's a power hitter, especially against lefties, as he smacks one in the air to left, going towards the Crawford boxes. Left fielder looking up. It's gone. Speak of the power numbers, his first career homer opposite way on the over the Crawford boxes for a 3-run shot to give our Roosters the lead here, 3-1. I was going to say, even though he's not the fastest, they have him batting 9th right now against lefties because of his projectable on-base numbers, but we will take a 3-run opposite field shot, give us the lead. See there the team congratulating Clutch McGee after hiding. See Veronica Mars back up. She's 1 for 1 today with a base hit last time up and a stolen base. She's going to swing and miss at that sweeper down in the dirt for strike 2.
0-2.
But quickly down now. And she's going to swing and miss for strike 3. But Clutch McGee living up to his name. It's a 3-run shot. Now the Roosters go to the top of the third up 3-1. See there, series recap again. Game 1, Mets won 4-3. Game 2, Austin won 4-2. So let's see what happens this game. Right now we're up 3-1. There's a Luis Angel Acuna. Fouls one away for strike 1. Fouls a splitter away for strike 2. Comes the pitch, probably a screwball to the outside. No, 2-seamer. Down.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Cunha looks at it for a ball. You know, they say Luis Angel here is better than his brother, which is crazy to think because his brother is an MVP, 40-70 season MVP, as Acuna strikes out for the 4th of the game on the screwball. I mean, Acuna's still young, so we will have to see how his career pans out, but must be hard being compared to your brother, considering your brother is one of the best players in the league right now, and they say you're better. Starling Marte is back up, fouls it off for strike one. I mean, I would be if I was a Mets fan, I would be okay with just him being 70% of his older brother. If he's 70% of his older brother, that's still a really, really good ball player,
Nope, that's
and I would be happy with that.
one and
But
one.
we will see. He is young. We will see how his career develops. Hopefully into a good one, as Marte looks at that fastball for strike two. He's gonna foul the splitter off. And you know, this Mets team, like we said before, made the NLCS last year as Marte swings and misses at the screwball for strikeout number 5 of the game for McGregor. Made the NLCS last year, and now they have added Juan Soto to the lineup. So we'll see how far they can get this season. Jeff McNeil's back up. He's 1 for 1 today with a triple. As he looks at the fastball for strike one. To be a splitter coming in. Let's see here. Yeah, splitter. Takes it though. For a ball. Now, Jeff McNeil has had an up and down career for the Mets. He's had really good years, but then really, really not so great years. As he flies out to Veronica Mars for the third out. Nothing doing for the Mets here in the top of the third. We go to the bottom half of the inning. Middle of the order coming up 2, 3, 4. There's Burger McDonald. He is 0 for 1 today, and he's gonna one up the middle. Lindor there, or Acuna there. Sorry, Lindor getting the day off. Throws him out. 4 out. Number 1. You see that the Mets are projected to finish a game and a half back with the tied Braves and Phillies. Huh. Of course, sadly, Colorado, last place. See that? I think it'll be I think it'll be the Phillies, Mets, and Padres finishing in the NL wild card.
Ball 2.
You see again the projected numbers, projected leaders of the league this season. As Riley Tall's worked herself into a 2-0 count, and she gets a fastball, but gets just a little under it. Pops it out to center field for out number 2. Bring up Joanna Becker. She is 0 for 1 today. She's going to get a sweeper hanging, but she's just out in front of it, and this is going to go into that corner, but left fielder is going to be there to make the play. So quick bottom of the third inning as well. We go to the top of the fourth, middle of the order for the Mets coming up. Soto, Vientos, Alonso, 3, 4, 5. There's the aforementioned Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Look at that fastball, 97. See, already, only 26 years old, 8 seasons, his WAR. If he continues on the pace he is going, he is 100% a Hall of Famer. In fact, I think he could make the Hall right now if he retired today. He's that good. He is quickly down 0-2 though. He's going to be swinging again at that sweeper out Side, strike 3, 6 strikeout of McGregor. Second on Soto, is what I'm trying to say.
Hey. 0-1.
That brings up Mark Vientos.
Hey. 0-2 is the count.
He fouls one off here. Looking for a screwball outside again. Let's see if we can get Vientos chasing. He's 0 for 1 today. Not chasing the screwball. I've said before, with this weird vision of deja vu, as Sean McGregor climbs the ladder with Vientos for strikeout number 7 in only 4 innings. Wow. And like I said, he was not very much a strikeout guy, but he's kind of pumping strikeouts right now through 4. Not even 4 innings yet. We're only 3 2/3 innings into the start. But anyway, as I was saying, deja vu. I feel like Sean McGregor in this deja vu I'm getting used to be not good, but now he's here, only 24, and has the potential to become not only the ace of this pitching staff, but a dominant ace in the league. But I don't know where this memory of him not being projected to be good at all. Same with Jose Gutierrez. In fact, in this weird memory I have, Jose Gutierrez wasn't even his name. Sean McGregor gets Pete Alonso to swing at the screwball for out number 3. 8 strikeouts for McGregor now. So we go to the bottom of the 4th, middle bottom of the order coming up. 5, 6, 7. Bring up Freya Allen. 0 for 1 today. But anyway, back to what I was saying in the top of the 4th. Yeah, just these weird deja vu memories that I know didn't happen, but they're just popping into my head for some reason. And I don't know why.
1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
She has worked a 2-2 count. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Announcing is a tough job, so got a message from my therapist. Had to reschedule. Sorry for the silence, even though I'm doing my job right now. Therapy is important. Mental health is important. We're hoping one day here on these Rooster broadcasts to get said sponsor, but unfortunately that's not happening right now. Anyway, Jose Gutierrez is up now. Freya Allen out. Quickly down 0-2 for Jose Gutierrez, and he's gonna foul one away, a hanging sweeper. Probably a little upset at himself for missing that one. Keeps the at-bat alive though.
1 ball,
Sinker.
2 strikes.
Bounced away, kind of like the one earlier from Stan Waters. That's a middle four-seam fastball. He's a little late on it. Going to right field, though. That's gone. Wow. His first hit is a homer in the majors on a fastball down the middle. He was a little late on it, but still got the barrel to it for an Oppo taco. And the Roosters are up 4-1 now. See that again? You see, caught a little behind the fastball. I don't think he was expecting it, but still gets enough of the barrel to the ball to shoot it out in right field for a solo shot. First career hit, first career home run. Even if his career turns out to only be a lefty merchant while his platoon friend Speedy is the righty merchant, that'd be good. And right now, early on, he's helping this team. And Stan Waters rifles. Oh, sorry, excuse me, hiccup. Rifles one up the middle for a base hit. He is 2 for 2 today. One an infield hit off Manaya's foot, and now one back up the middle. As now we're seeing camera cut manager for the Mets coming out and getting Manaya. Manaya's day is done. Able to bringing in Frankie Montas out of the bullpen. They signed him this offseason. He'll be getting the ball now, which I could argue is questionable from the Mets because while Alice Bowles can hit both as projectable numbers average-wise against lefties and righties, she has a lot more projected power against righties than lefties. She is quickly down 0-2 here. See, also they got AJ Minter and Jose Buto warming up in the bullpen as well. And Bowles will go down swinging at that cut fastball. Sorry, folks. Cut fastball way up out of the zone for strike 3. Bring up Clutch McGee. He is 1 for 1 today with a opposite field home run. You would think not, but he has better projected numbers against lefties than righties. And he's going to hit one into the gap, but he's going to try to run to second and gets thrown out. What is he doing? I mean, it's still a base hit either way. But thrown out going for 2. I don't know why. See there, today's stats. Sean Manaea, 3 1/3 inning, 4 runs, 4 earned, 6 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. To Sean McGregor right now, 4 innings, only 2 hits, 8 strikeouts. He is still on the mound this inning. He'll be facing Francisco Alvarez to start off the top of the 5th. And that is whew. All right, Blue. I think that was a strike, but whatever. Ball 1. I weirdly feel like making a list for bad umpire calls. It's like another sense of deja vu. I don't know why.
That's ball 3. 3-0.
But it's a bad call. As McGregor throws a sweeper to get back into this count. 3-1 now. Fastball. He's worked his way back. It's 3-2 count. Let's see what happens here. Sets up. I think it's another fastball. McGregor froze him on the fastball, which was right down the middle. 9 strikeouts for McGregor through 5. Not even through 5. 4 1/3 now. Bring up Brandon Nimmo. Takes that as a strike. Now Sean McGregor again. Gets him to follow the right. And coming into the MLB, even in the old league, the independent league this team was in, not known for his strikeouts, but has 9 today. It's Brandon Nimmo. He's going to ground out to Becker. Throws over to first for the out. 2 away now. Bring up Jose Siri. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Starts out with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, top of the zone, strike 1. He's going to ground out to Berger, who's got to throw quickly. Got him! Siri thinks he was safe. Close play, though, for the out. See the top of the order for the Roosters coming up. Here's aforementioned top of the order, Veronica Mars. She's 1 for 2 today with a base hit and a stolen base. Back in the first inning of the ball game for the Roosters. She's going to hit one to center. Siri going to get under it. The one center fielder flies out to the other. One out here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up Berger McDonald, who's 0 for 2 today. Gonna hit one to right. Going. Reaching up is the right fielder, Soto, to make the play. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th very quickly. That'll bring up Riley Tall. She is 0 for 2 today.
All one's the count.
She quickly fouls it off. Sorry, folks. She's going to strike out to end the inning. So nothing doing here in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th. Still 4-1 ball game. There is the aforementioned top of the 6th. Sean McGregor putting on a clinic right now. 9 strikeouts through 5 for a pitcher not known for his strikeouts. Guess it's because maybe they don't quite know him yet in the league. This is his first start ever in the majors. Stan Waters drops another one, man. I know they want to wait and see what happens because he'll be coming up in the bottom half of the inning, I believe, but I would have put Jake Rogers in now just so the catcher can actually catch the ball. Like, oh my God. Like, what are we doing, Stan? See McGregor throwing that screwball. Acuna's going to get to it and hit it into right field for a base hit. So leadoff base runner for the Mets here in the top of the 6th. Not quite where he wanted that screwball, I think. Left it up. And Acuna just went with it and took it the other way for a base knock. Bring up Starling Marte again. As a McGregor throws over. Check it on Acuna. Back in safely. See, McGregor kind of does the Kershaw thing where he puts his hands way up his head and brings him back down. So he looks at that fastball for a ball. Fouls it away. I know some of you are thinking, watching him in the stretch, he's only been in the stretch 3 times now. Is that not a balk? And, you know, they asked the umpires from spring and anything, and they say it's not a balk because that's just his motion. He likes to be fluid with it. When his hand comes down, that's his quick set, and then he comes up. Throws over again. Against McNeil now. Cunha back in safely. See, Waters drops it. Cunha going, throw off the mark. Man, coach, get Stan out of there. Get him out. He is dropping so many balls. Like, come on. What are we doing? Stan definitely needs to work on his defense.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, anyway, so yeah, you can see it's quick motion. He comes a quick set, and he's fluid with it. And the ump said that's not a box, so he continues to use that motion. Says it just helps him concentrate and get into the flow of the game. As see McNeil line out to Freya Allen there over and left with the second out of the inning. Bring up Juan Soto, who was 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, chasing the sweeper down and away twice. Is that's a ball too, Blue? Come on now. Riley Tall fly catches the ball over there for out number 3. So nothing doing after the base hit and the drop past ball, whatever you want to call it, from Stan Waters. We see 4, 5, 6 coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Roosters. There's Joanna Becker. 0 for 2 today. Fly out. Ground out, I believe. And this one's going to be a pop out to first baseman. So she is 0 for 3 today. I'm going to bring up Freya Allen. She's 0 for 2 today as well. She fouls that one on. And she's going to get plunked in the leg when Montez was up. And you see now coming on the on-deck circle to face the righty, Speedy McDaniel. The platoon with Jose Gutierrez out and right. He's going to foul that one away. See there, not a little bit early on that. Freya takes off. They pitched out. Still can't get her. She's in there safely at second with a stolen base. Her first of the season. They hear max speed 21 miles an hour. About a 12-foot lead. Catcher pop time under 2. Threw a 92 mile an hour strike down there. But that jump and just speed for Freya gets her in there. Speedy just out of the reach of Acuna into left center field for a base hit. Freya comes around to score. Speedy in there with a double with a rocket to the gap. Already coming up big. His first plate appearance. See that Freya stood there, make sure no catch was made. And then she's easy to... And there we go. Now coming in for Stan Waters. Jake Rogers, spring training, trade, acquisition. I just from now remembered our catcher who was on this team before the trade, Joe Vaughn. As Jake Rogers comes in now to face the righty. He's quickly down 0-2 here. As he fouls one off. Keeping that bat alive, and he's gonna pop one up to the second baseman. For out number 2. Alice Bowles. She is 1 for 2 today. Fouls that one back. Pop one up the center. Jose Siri's going to get under it, though, for the out. But Speedy McDaniel, as you see here, comes in. Pitch hit double. Gives the Roosters a 5-1 lead now, going into the top of the 7th. Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 2 today. Strikeout, line out. Fastball up for a ball. 75 pitches for McGregor. Definitely still got more in the tank. Vientos to Burger. Burger jump throw across the diamond. Got him! What a play from Burger McDonald for out number 1. You see him ranging over to his left or right. Hop throw. Jeter would be proud. For out number 1. Bring up Pete Alonso. Takes a 2-seamer. Down for a ball. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts as well. Juan Soto had 2. I believe he still has 2. He's 0 for 3 though. And Riley diving for a foul ball. Why? And oh, she looks hurt. And yeah, we're just weird cuts in the broadcast. But Ronald Winchester now is in for Riley. She left holding her back. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. As Pete Alonso takes ball 2 there. And takes 97 up and fouls it away. Looking like maybe another screwball outside, darting away. started down. 3-2 count now. We got a sweeper coming in, and that's going to get Pete Alonso swinging the Hall of Fame pitch. It wasn't down on the foot, but 10th strikeout for McGregor. As he gets Alonso swinging at the sweeper, moving down and in on his foot. Francisco Alvarez now takes the first pitch and fouls it away. Right side stands on the other side of the net. See 83 pitches now for McGregor. See what his pitch count is after this and see if they keep him in for the 8th. He's quickly got Alvarez 0-2. Looks like he's going for that screwball down and away again. It's the middle of the plate, but it doesn't matter. McGregor gets him swinging. 11 strikeouts on the day for McGregor's debut. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. It's stretch time. Roosters are still up 5-1. See there? McGregor, 7 innings, 3 hits, 11 Ks. Minaya, only 3 1/3, 6 hits, 4 earned, 2 Ks. Clutch McGee, 2 for 2 so far. Gutierrez finishes the day 1 for 2. McNeil and Nimmo, 2 of the 3 hits given up by McGregor. I'll bring up Clutch McGee, the aforementioned Clutch McGee. 2 for 2 today. So he takes the first pitch fastball, 97 from Montas there. Foul. Just behind. He's also got a base hit, but thrown out, trying to stretch it to a double for some reason. I don't know why. He fouls off the splitter. Keep his at bat alive. I mean, so far it hasn't come back to bite us. We're still winning 5-1, but at the time we were up 4-1 as he lines out to Vientos for out number 1. But why? I don't know why. What his decision was to try to stretch that. He's not fast, so I don't know what his decision making was there. As Veronica Mars steps in, she is 1 for 3 today, with a base hit and a stolen base all the way back in the first.
That's a ball.
She takes that sinker down for a ball. She is also, as you might not know, but she is projected to very much be our star fielder, position player on this team, as she rockets a 110 miles an hour, but foul for a long strike. This one, though, left center gap to the wall. Gone! Oppo Taco again! That is 3 home runs for the Roosters, and all 3 have been opposite field. So that's her first home run of her career. She has stretched this lead 6-1 now. She missed that one fastball, 110 foul. This one only 103, but she doesn't miss it. Out of the park. 6-1 lead. Bring up Burger McDonald. He is 0 for 3 today. Better power numbers against righties, though. Projected power numbers, I should say. Lefties and righties has got pretty good, especially against righties, pretty good projected contact. As that's a fair ball down the line, but left fielder right there, not stretching it to a double. But power numbers against lefties are projected not great. But he gets in with a base hit. 1 for 4 now on the day. I'll bring Ronald Westchester. I think I said Winchester when he came to the field. Sorry, it's Westchester. He's going to take no time getting into this game as he smacks one down the left field line. Berger told to stop. He's in there. Safe. On the RBI double from Ronald Westchester, his first hit and RBI in the majors is an RBI double. You know, I just said RBI twice like that, kind of in succession. Wasted no time, shot one down the line. It's a 7-1 ball game now. See, they're just little behind it, but just taking it the other way, out of the reach of everybody, and his speed, he'll get him there. And that'll do it for Montas. Held for a few innings, but now here has given up 2 more runs, I believe. He gave up one earlier. And that'll bring in A.J. Minter, lefty out of the bullpen, signed this year. Only been in 1 game so far against us this season, because they've only played us. Don't know why they brought in a lefty against Joanna Becker, though, when again, her numbers are projected better against lefties. She swings at that fastball up, though. Granted, she is 0 for 3 today against, well, I should say 0 for 2 against the lefties, 0 for 1 against Montas. Overall, 0 for 3. She's late on that fastball. It was up, but it was middle. She's got to be mad at herself for missing that one. I know I would be if I was in that batter's box. And she's gonna, oh my God, the sound off that bat. Beautiful on the train tracks. 2-run shot for Joanna Becker. Her first of her career and on the year. 112 miles an hour off the bat, 434. And it is a 9-1 ball game now. Absolutely crushed. She heard me say she's 0 for 2 against the lefties and decided to go, what was that? Man, the sound off that bat was crazy. That'll bring up Freya Allen. She is still hitless this season, but she's going to smack one to right. Going foul. 0 for 2 today. She was hit by a pitch last at bat, and she stole the bag. She stole the bag as well. And she absolute crushed it. 115 off the bat. 462. Her first hit of her career on the season is an absolute nuke to left. Oh my goodness. The sound of that one was crazy. She saw Joanna say, hey, I went on in on this, and we go back to back here in the 7th, and it is 10-1 now. We scored 5 this inning. Speedy up now, sorry. Trying to lose the excitement, but I can't. Not great against lefties, so easy fly out for Nimmo for out number 2. And that'll be it for A.J. Minter. He has faced his 3, and his 3 rocked him with back-to-back homers from Joanna Becker and Freya Allen. That'll bring in Huskar Brazaban. I am sorry if I said your name wrong. I should have read it before today's game, just in case you came in, and I did not, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name wrong. Bring up Jake Rogers, though, 0 for 1 today, after coming in last inning, I believe, for Waters. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt, because then we'd have no catcher. He's quickly down 0-2 here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
See what he does.
1
Put
ball,
that for a
2
ball.
strikes.
He fouls that one away, keeping me at bat alive. But he's going to strike out and get thrown out. But wow, what an inning. Mars, Joanna, Freya, girl power getting it done. We go to the top of the 8th, 10-1 ball game now. And Sean McGregor is out there for the 8th. Nimmo 1 for 2, one of the 3 hits off of McGregor today. He's going to immediately fly out to center field for out number 1. Bring up Jose Siri, who is 0 for 2 today. See what happens here. Split finger down for a ball. Only 27,000 in attendance today. But I suppose when the Houston Astros get kicked out of the lead because the new manager, or the new commissioner wants to punish cheating, and they bring in an independent team called the Roosters and give them the Astros' old ballpark. I would expect not many fans to show up, but that's more than I expected, and hopefully this team is series strikes out. Strikeout number 12 for McGregor. What an absolute debut for McGregor. Only 1 run, but not earned, thanks to the Stan Waters passed balls. Score that run early. But wow, 12 strikeouts from a man who's not known for strikeouts. And Acuna gets his second base hit of the day off McGregor. So two out base knock. Let's see. Hopefully the Mets not do anything. Not even holding him on. Marte base hit as well, so he gets his first hit of the year. And another hit for the Mets. Back-to-back hits here in the top of the 8th. Hopefully not a 2-out rally. So McNeil steps in, another one of the few hits. Quickly down 0-2 though.
That's outside.
See here, McNeil sweeper fouls it away. Quickly back at it. And a pop up to Westchester. Done. We saw the manager warming someone up in the bullpen, so that's probably it for McGregor. But what a debut for McGregor, if that is it. We see Alice Bowles now. She is 1 for 3 today. Checks her swing on a cut fastball down at her feet in the dirt. But she checked. She held back in time. Umpire said she didn't go. Another cutter. This time up though, but still a ball. Three cutters in a row. This one she swings, fouls off for strike one. Would have been a strike anyway. There at the bottom of the zone. Four-seamer this time. Brazabon works it back to 2-2 and then swinging on the circle change for out number one. Don't know what she was swinging at, but there's one away. So Clutch McGee steps in. 2 for 3 today. 3-run shot and thrown out, trying to stretch a single into a double. Quickly down 0-2 here. And strikes out swinging. Bring up Veronica Marsh. She is 2 for 4 today. Last time up, she hit an opposite field home run, and this time she hit it right to Pete, who bobbles it, throw over, not in time. I'm going to rule that an E3. Veronica speed. Unparalleled. She's one of the fastest players in the league, one of the fastest on the team, although I would give that to probably Speedy as number 1 fastest. And oh my, is she going to take off with a 10-1 lead? Let's find out. She is pseudo pitch out, and she is in there easily. Their second stolen base of the game, second stolen base on the year. Wow. Is she going again? No. She just gets a big lead. Ball 2. On Berger, who was 1 for 4 today. Last time up. Base hit down the line. Veronica steps out. Big again there from the catcher view. She does take off this time. Ball 3. She is in there safely at third. 3 on the day. She goes 3 for 5, 3 stolen bases. Sorry, 2 for 5 on an error. Reached on an error. 3 stolen bases, home run, RBI, run scored. It's 3-0 on Berger. And he's going to work himself a 4-pitch walk here with 2 outs. I'll bring up Ronald Westchester, who got his first at-bat after replacing the injured Riley Tull. Not really rocketed one, but hit one down the third base line for a double in the left field corner. Let's see what he does here. He's going to hit one up the middle, and does it make the short toss in time? McNeil, that's another RBI. Infield hit. It's 11-1 now. What are the Mets doing? Joanna Becker now. Last time up, she hit a 2-run home run onto the railroad tracks. I'm just flabbergasted at the play that just happened. She's going to make contact with that sinker down and in. Going to be caught by McNeil, who I guess makes up for the play that just happened. But the Roosters score another run. They have 14 hits, 11 runs on 14 hits. We go to the top of the 9th. 11-1. You see, yep, new pitcher in Zach Jackson. Just sitting in free agency after spring training. Roosters picked him up. Already pitched a game for us. Very, very much not a stress inning. It's 11-1. He starts off Soto with a ball. Comes back with a strike. I know if that was one area I could say this, I know the Roosters through this season and seasons beyond need to work on is I think their offense is good. They've got good enough starting pitching, especially on the young side, to develop in the rotation. It's just that they need bullpen. They need to build bullpen, and Zach Jackson's not a bad bullpen in the piece. I don't think he's. I mean, he's good. I don't think he'll be here for when this team makes a playoff push. As Mark Vientos strikes out on the slider because this is their first season, and usually expansion teams in any sport aren't great their first season. So probably won't happen this season. As a Burger diving, not gonna make the play though. Pete Alonso's speed is gonna be in there, and he throws it over anyway. Ooh, Alonso doesn't advance though, but bullpen is a big need. Even though Zach Jackson is a good piece now, he's probably not here for a playoff push in the future. So that's probably where their biggest need is for this team is a bullpen help. Is a circle change, middle. Alonso, see Alvarez looking there like, is there a hole in my bat? How did I miss that? I don't know how you did, Alvarez, but you're down 1-2 now. Mets down to their final strike. As we swings and misses and tags him out for the win. Roosters on their first broadcasted game here on the old YouTube sphere, which again feels weird, like it's not their first game that's been broadcasted, but I'm for certain it is. Get a big win, 11-1. Sean McGregor has an absolute amazing debut, reminiscent in recent memory of when Steven Strasburg debuted in 2012, I believe, for the Nats. Although I think he went a full 9 innings with 14 strikeouts. McGregor 8 innings with 12. Still an amazing game though. The offense showed off today. The pitching showed off today. It was a beautiful game. I hope you enjoyed it today though. I hope to see you next broadcast. From everybody here at the Roosters Network, which is just me. Goodbye. See you next game. See you there. Just a couple of days. But I'm back. End of the game. And I must say, is that what offense feels like? Compared to the Marlins, my God, it feels so good to have some offense. I think I said I wanted to do Seattle because I don't know if we do them later in the season. I mean, we do them again in July, or play them. Don't play them at home late in the season. So we'll play July. We'll sim up to the Cardinals. Okay. What do they want to give us? They want to give us Joel Bamps. Pamps? Pamps. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, sir. And they want David Robinson. technically, you could say by the numbers, it's an even trade, but they're getting an old guy who's get worse for a guy who's 76 overall. I don't know if that tracks. I don't know if that makes sense for them. So we're gonna say no. Listen to the anime goddess's rules. Back there, she's back there. We also saw Stan Waters. I know his fielding is bad, but holy God, what was that game? Like, holy crap. If there was a passed ball stat for him, it would be bad. Because he is not an 1,000% fielder. No, those pass balls were diabolical against the Mets. The reason we're stopping here first is because, of course, scouting day. We have the scout. These scouts kind of suck. Let's go get some new ones, maybe. Coaches. We like our coaches. I don't know why I went to coaches. Scouts. Yeah. Just trying to look for maybe higher efficiency guys. Can't afford that catcher. Okay. Well, then let's go lower end. Afford that one either. Go down here to the very bottom. Anybody have decent efficiency? You do. You don't have great stuff though. I would suppose I would. I mean, he's got 94. Okay. Pitchers and position players. So we have the 21st overall pick. I mean, I don't think he would fall to us, unfortunately. But, you know, you can dream. Let's go starting pitchers. 3-pitch mix, don't like it. 4-pitch mixers, he's expected to go 7th. He's not bad. Okay, he's kind of around our mark, a little in front, but he could fall. He could fall back 4 places. Same with him, he could fall. No. He's got a bigger range, but he is younger, so we'll look at him. This guy can also do pitching and position players, so we will do more pitching. This guy? Yeah, we'll scout him too. And then this will be position player. We definitely need a catcher. I would like to say, boom, this guy. This guy's got big pop. And it's a tough ask to have him fall 5 places. But we're gonna look at him anyway. Gonna look at him. Hope he falls. And then we are gonna sim here. More scouting. Just to see where we're at. His potential gap is closed up a little bit. Still 95, so is his. Is 70, 94. 70 to 95. Pretty good. I'm liking the power stat. That's the most. Fielding looks like it could potentially be average right now. 50 to 75, and 75 is actually not bad at all. Arm strength. Didn't even see that look good. I just kind of saw the power numbers. But he's looking good. He's looking good. And then we sim. Okay, they want to give me Austin Slater for Jacob Milton. Slater doesn't really benefit us right now, though. If we got rid of Ronald, and honestly, that would be it. If we got rid of Ronald, but we really can't do that until June because no one's going to want this contract for a 34-year-old. So we're going to have to make a trade for us when we get to June. But hey, thanks to Anime got us. We got to make 2 trades early to help us out a little bit. So I'm not going to complain too much. I'm just saying. If we were in June and this trade came up and we didn't have Winchester's salary and we needed another just kind of bench, I mean, he's outfield, but just another bench player, this would be a good trade. This would be a good trade. But right now for us, not good. And now we go to see who we go against. Carlos, not having a great year. Carly Spears, we know in the last version of the universe, she was quickly becoming our ace in season 2. So we'll do her. We'll not like that. Like in the game. We'll play her game. In the Battle of the Avians, I believe this would be 3 versus the Cardinals. We're 7 and 9, 3.5 back. Angels, surprising team out there. Well, there's a little quick recap for we 16 games in pitching rotation. Carlos, not off to a hot start. Carly Spears, though, she's 1 and 2, but off to a great start. Sean McGregor, we saw pitch 11 strikeouts, surprisingly. Had a great start for us there in our big win. This guy, Sam Matari, who is kind of a placeholder, kind of holding it down right now. And Regina George, already up an overall, +1 to hits per 9. Already showing why she was the WAR leader in the original first season. This guy out of the bullpen is not doing terrible. Sam Hentage. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to have to watch a Cleveland game. Well, no, I don't think I can because I think you're out this season because of injury. Like Tommy John. I don't know, but he's not on the active roster right now for Cleveland. So I don't know. I have to figure out how to say his name. Alex Lang, not great. Not great at all. Hunter Marks, great. David Robinson, not great anymore. Zach Jackson, great. Ryan Bragg, pretty good. And Hannah Walker, off to a good start. And just the lineups, we got Veronica. We saw her get one of the home runs in that game. She's already losing attribute points. Like, why? Why do 99 overalls do this, man? Joanna Becker, she hit one of those homers. She's gaining attribute points though, instead of losing them like in the last universe. Riley Tall, it's all right. Burger McDonald, off to a bit of a slow start, losing attribute points. Freya Allen hit an absolute nuke. Jake Rogers off to a hot start. Clutch McGee, we hit a home run with Clutch McGee and not a ground out. Like, he's only grounded out into. I mean, he's already kind of a lot. Three ground into double plays. But he hit a home run. We never. I don't think we ever hit a home run with him originally. Alice Bowles, different universe, same thing. Slugging the crap out of the ball. Or not slugging, but hitting the crap out of the ball. 19 strikeouts to 1 walk, but still a 339 on base because of the 20 hits. And then Speedy McDaniel, saw him hit a rocket into the double. Just doing speedy things. Ronald Winchester, we saw get a hit. Jose Gutierrez, a hit and a home run for him in the game. Only 4 games, but great numbers. Average is the same as the on base. Not so great, but he's only had 14 at bats. He's only struck out 3 times. So it's not him striking out right now. He's just not getting the ball away from the fielders, it looks like. But hey, he's 571 slugging. So surprisingly, no errors in the 34 innings in the field for only having 31 fielding. No stolen bases either. So glad we got him. Like, we re-rolled Wastebasket and got a competent player who can actually platoon with Speedy McDaniel. Stan Waters, who, again, those freaking catching numbers, man. He's batting 500 on base. He's only struck out once. 571 slugging. A 1.071 OPS. Quote unquote, still 0 errors, but we know that's not the case. He is bad. But he is somehow out here. Like, I think if he had more games, he'd be MVP #1 right now. And Nick Senzel not doing great. You know what? Before we go, let's just check that. Probably not, but let's see. Yeah, I figured, because Gunner, 16 games. Jose, 15. Yandy, 14. Yeah, I figured. Sean McGregor, though. Cy Young #1. Won't be in the batting title either. Alice Bowles, Burger McDonald. Not Veronica? Not Sean? We're off to really hot starts right now. You're going to put this guy, who in the same amount of games and maybe 2 more at bats, is doing worse than Stan Waters, but he's Rookie of the Year #1 right now. 16? What was that? Like I said, 16 games into the season? I don't know why I'm looking at the rest of them. No. even for Silver Slugger? Jake Rogers ain't out there? I guess because they're platooning, so maybe not. Yo, Junior Gaminaro in this universe popping off right now. How is he not MVP number one? Like, I don't even think I saw him, right? Yeah, how is Junior not MVP one right now? That's crazy. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. You watched all the way through. Don't forget, like, subscribe if you're new, leave some comments, share. We know the start of the video comment, Roosters back. If you watched all the way through, maybe add to your comment. Roosters are back, and also better offense than our Miami rebuild. I want to thank you all for watching. It feels so good to be back with the Roosters. Not that the other videos, like the Marlins or that rebuild series or rebuild video, wasn't fun. But the Roosters kind of were the start of my journey here on YouTube on this specific channel. I had some other ones on my personal one of some just GTA glitches that I thought were funny. And some old stream highlights. But so right, with this new channel, the Roosters have a special place in my heart. And I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Kind of sounded like Dahi Dogla there. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.